Welcome to Chrysalis My Partner platform. So in this first step is in sign up. So you will have to sign up. This is a one-time activity. Once you click on sign up, you will get a set of questions. You have to fill up your name, last name, email ID, a password that you want to log in with, school name and phone number, and click on join community and submit. Once you do this, you will get an email to your email that you have entered here. With that, you will be able to log in. And once you log in, there are several features in partner platform. One is the updates. So in the updates, we'll be able to see different updates from Chrysalis team. It will be on important reminders or some things that we share to stay inspired. So there will be evidences, videos, and very important updates from Chrysalis that we share from here. You can like, share, comment from this updates. Also, there's about ThinkRoom tab. You will get some basic understanding of what is ThinkRoom, about the curriculum, what is a learning transformation, about Kids Loop, and the general team structure that we have. There is also the webinars. So once you click on webinars, you will see some of the upcoming webinars or the past webinars, and you can also watch the recordings in case you have missed some of these webinars. You can watch these recordings as well. There is also the community where we will have some updates on Chrysalis Day, in case of upcoming Teachers Day, the regular Wellness Wednesdays that we have for teachers, and some Voice of Partners. Most important feature here is the growth tools. So this is where you will have several tools that you can use for your school's promotion and visibility and branding. So one of the first tool that you will be introduced to is the baseline tool. So baseline tool is an important tool according to us. This is a very important tool to understand the school, where we are, what are our strengths, where are some areas of improvement, etc., so that we will be able to give specific inputs on what are the things that we need to do to enhance the school's stature, reach, and brand. Right. So in this, there are in the Excel sheet, you can download an Excel sheet here. So there is a download template here. There is an Excel sheet that you can download and fill the template, fill the data. But what you will have in that is basically a set of questions in terms of the opportunity assessment is in your area. Who are the other schools? What is their strength? Which board are they affiliated to? How much fees do they charge? And where do we stand compared to those schools? So how are we with respect to the other schools in our area? Right. This gives us a understanding of whether we are positioned in the right way, whether we have the opportunity in that geography to grow substantially, and to what level. Then comes the infrastructure assessment, where we look at schools that really grow. There are some basic requirements. One is they need to have approval till 12th, or if you have only till primary, then you have to establish yourself as one of the best brand for primary. Right. So we need to understand till what grades you have approval, how many classrooms are available, and whether there are other facilities available. So this is also another important data that we gather to understand your strengths. The third is the occupancy assessment. How are we currently placed against the total seats? So let's say your LKG total seats are 100, but we have only 50. Then we know that there is an opportunity for increasing that in that space. And some of the schools we have seen that in the primary grades or the kindergarten grades, there are more numbers, but as they go higher, then the number drops. Then we look at why is there a drop and things like that. So it's important that we have this data to give specific inputs on where the school is getting the admissions and where it is losing admissions. Another important thing is in terms of the school quality itself. So whether the school, what is the average score in each grade, what are the different achievements, what do the stakeholders feel about the school, what is their satisfaction level, like how many parent related issues are coming, how many staff related issues are there, how many student related issues are there, what are those issues, right? So is there a teacher attrition or a resignation? What is the percentage of this? Is a very important indicator, because we have seen in schools that struggle to grow, or there is a drop in admission numbers. We have seen that the teacher attrition is high. Schools where teachers stay longer, there the brand value is higher, and the parents tend to trust the school more. So this is a very important indicator for us. The third is, of course, the parent satisfaction. What kind of issues are coming? And this is only a few list of indicators. You may have more. But these are some important indicators for us to understand what kind of parent issues are coming. The part C is basically on the marketing and branding assessment. Here we look into the how is the admission process, how are we generating leads for admissions, how many of them are getting converted into admissions, and also what are the activities that we do to engage with the community, and how do we engage with the existing parent programs, and what are the different campaigns that we have. Do we have a door-to-door campaign, newspaper ad, newspaper articles? From there, how many admissions have come over the years? So these are also historically. You may not have all the data, but at least if you don't have, then it's important that you start having and capturing these data, so that we know which medium is working, which is not working. Because we may spend a lot on a newspaper ad or a let's say a radio ad, but the conversions from that will be very less. So we need to know which of this is working effectively in our geography, in our segment that we are in. Also, it's important that a school is present in social media today. So from that perspective, one of the main thing is to look at the Google Map review, and whether we have all the information in Google Maps properly. Have we set it up properly? Do we have enough good photos in that? Is the direction correct? Is the location correct? Is there correct phone number there? Is that proper information on the website and everything? And the reviews, what is our review? Anything above 4.2 is a good review. Below that, then that means it's a cause of concern, and we need to understand what kind of issues are coming from the parents. So we need to go deeper into those areas and look at it. So that's why this is very important. So these are the three things that we really looked at, right? So that we really look at is, one is the opportunity. Is there a potential for the school to grow? Second is the school quality itself. How satisfied are the parents? How is the school performing in terms of academics and other areas? The third part is the marketing and branding. So when we analyze schools which are growing, which are very established, and schools that are struggling or struggling to still establish themselves, these are the three factors that we somehow play a role in the school's growth. One is, like we said, opportunity. Is there potential for the school to grow? There may be schools located in a very remote geography where the potential itself is less. In those kind of geographies, it's not it's not possible to expect a strength of 1,000, 2,000, because even the nearby schools will have only, let's say, 300, 400 strengths. So that means the potential in that geography itself is less. Second is the school geography, the potential may be high, but the statutory limitations will be there in the school. They may not have the approvals till 12th. So these are things that are important to clear in the first step, right? Second step is, okay, all this is there, potential is there, approvals are there, everything is there. Why is the still not growing to its fullest potential? Second is what we analyze into the quality aspects, satisfaction levels. Students, teachers, parents all have to be satisfied for a school to grow rapidly. Wherever this alignment is there and they are fully satisfied, the school automatically grows instantly. So where parents are happy, they start recommending more parents. If teachers are happy, they recommend more parents from their neighborhood. If students are happy, they recommend more of their peers from different schools, right? They recommend themselves. But if they're not happy, then the word of mouth, different perceptions about the school go, and you will see that there is an admission drop when this satisfaction is not there. So it's important that we keep these stakeholders satisfied. The third is, of course, what we are talking about is the marketing branding. It's always the third. It's not just because we do a campaign doesn't mean we will get admissions. We need to get the culture, the satisfaction level of parents are the most important thing in a school. Third is what the marketing and branding assessment is, where you have to be present in social media to keep your existing parents as well as new parents informed, and you need to design very beautiful experiences for new inquiries. How are we facilitating new inquiries and admissions? That process has to be very good. So this is what the baseline tool basically talks about. Now coming to, there are other growth tools here, which is the visibility material. Now as a school you might want to showcase about the Think Room program, what all you might want to put up a standee or a board outside the school. So for these there are many standee designs are there. So these are designs available where you can a school can put the school name or a logo and create a standee. You need to just download it as a PDF or edit in Canva and send this to your designers or printers, and they will do the rest. Also there are the social media posts. So there are 15 to 20 social media posts that we give for every month. So if you look at March, there are different posts for March. So you can just see each of these, right? There are different posts available. So you can insert your school's logo here and publish it into social media. For this again you will have to use a template. We will create a separate video to understand how to use it in Canvas. Canva is very simple, it's like PPT only. So you can simply click on use template and you can it will take you to Canva. You will have to, if you don't have an account, we recommend that you create an account. You click on use template, and then once you click on that you will be able to insert the school's logo and things. So any computer teacher from your school or a admin person who is comfortable with technology can help you in this. So for every month like March, February, January, there are different months, different posts are available which you can take and use it for the school. Then there is also the website content in case you want to talk about the curriculum, Think Room curriculum, how it is different, everything. You can copy these text. So you can send this content to your website developers. They will take this content and put it in your school website. You can also download the logo, high resolution Chrysalis Think Room logo here for you to use it in your website as well. Then there are also different strategies that we recommend for the school's growth and branding marketing. So there are small big strategies that we have. So you can read through these and see if you have these systems in place. See if you have already implemented these strategies. If you have not, then try implementing, because these are strategies that we have gathered from various schools which have been very impactful and working very well, right? There is also the parent engagement experience. So what we were talking about when in the baseline, right? When parents inquire and come, how is that entire journey and experience is very important. So it's important that we create a beautiful experience. Like when you go to a jewelry shop, they will give you tea, juice, coffee. There are enough chairs for you to sit. The AC is good. There will also be some promotions running. The people there will be pleasant towards you. So similarly, we need to create a proper experience when parents walk into our school for admissions. So we have how to generate inquiry, how to create a walkthrough for parents, how to create a post-visit follow-up. All these are resources available. So you can click on each of these, and inside each of these, there are tools and recommendations for you. There are posters that you can take print out and give it to print out and put it. So like for example, in my school posters, there are many in my school posters available. So in this you will see that in my classroom how is the learning happening, in my classroom how is the thing happening. So these are things that you can set it as WhatsApp statuses. These are things that you can print it as posters and keep it in different places. So I'm just clicking on one. So you can see that I study in this XYZ school, and in my school children do not fear the red cross mark because they know mistakes are not punished but celebrated and learned from. So these are things in which you can convey our school's Think Room philosophy to parents. So these are posters available. So this is phase 1, where how to generate inquiries, there are various strategies that we suggest. What is the admission coordinator script for them? What are some of the videos that you can show when parents come in? What are some of the studio responses that you can show to your parents and things like that? Similarly, when parents come and they're walking through the think room, what are the tools that we can use there? What is post visit when parents go back? How do you keep in touch with them? There are again some creatives that you can use here. So these are all tools available for a school to tap into it. In growth, again, there is also your free Badanamu content that you can use. So there is a form that you can fill up. Then there is the contact and the general blog that we write on education, some of the best practices there. So these are all the tools available in the partner platform for you to use. We will be keep adding more. You can also utilize the chat available here in case you have anything to chat, anything to reach out to a different directly to some Chrysalis team. You can reach out here. Suggestions about the platform, you can put it in this particular chat. Thank you so much.